It's new radio day! Let me explain myself. You might be familiar with this vehicle. Did a video about it a little earlier this year. I moved my FTM 500 from under the driver's seat to the back with the intent of hopefully sorting out the problems I'm having with it. Newsflash, I haven't. So the FTM 500 is out and an IC-2730B is in. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this here. One of the features that made the 500 such an attractive radio is that the head has its own speaker, where this radio doesn't. So I went ahead and ordered the Icom external speaker for it. So the plan right now is to mount this puppy exactly where the FTM 500 is, and then mount the head and the speaker up front. Gonna run the speaker in the same path as I've ran the head control cable. I'm pretty sure the head control cable is similar on both of these radios. I hope so anyways, because I didn't account for an extra cable. And let's see where we go. By the way, I'm probably gonna, cut this and fast forward this entire thing as I do the install. You've already seen this install done, at least the meat of it. All I'm doing is swapping the body and swapping the head unit. I'll bring you in when there's detail to be had, but until then, I'm just gonna, do what I need to do. This is not one of those proper unboxing videos or anything like that. I'm just unboxing it in front of you because I'm literally opening it for the first time now. I guess that's the manual. I'm gonna have to read that sometime maybe. I'm the first one to read this stuff. Kind of sorry, manual. Okay, let's see. Hang on, it says microphone. Separation cable. Oh, that is different. That is decisively not RJ45. I don't think. This is a problem. Power cable, extra fuse, microphone holder, maybe? Okay. That's what happens when you assume stuff. Microphone and controller. The microphone is RJ45, the controller is not. Yeah, that is definitely not gonna work. Alright, back to the drawing board. I gotta figure this thing out. I don't have any 6-position terminals that I can crimp on. So I'm either gonna have to order a cable so I can run a new cable, or I'm gonna have to order some 6-position terminals for this. What's in here? Let's find out what else is in here, because I was hoping to get this done today. And here's the controller face. Okay, cool. So back in the box this goes, because I can't do anything about this today. Start again when I have the cable I need. So I went into my house cursing up a storm. My wife reminded me, hey, bonehead, you had it under the seat before. You can see if you can put it in the seat this time. Let's see how long this cable is, and see if I can put this under my seat. And if I can, then we'll definitely do that. Let's see, that is, I don't know, maybe 10 feet? It might be 10 feet. I can try to make that work. Cool, let's try to make that work. Gonna have to rerun the cable for the antenna. I did not have to use this feature this time, but it's a nifty feature. Check this out. This antenna cable came with this kind of a modular connector on it, and then you just screw on the PL259, SO23, yeah, I got that right. And it lets you fish this cable, this coax, through tighter spaces than this allows you to. The last time I did this, when I had it under the seat, I actually fished it that way, and it was super easy. This time I just kind of routed it around. I didn't feel like taking the whole seat off just to install the radio. I appreciate that Icom sends a suitably long cable with this. I mean, it's unreasonable to expect 20 feet, but 10 feet, that's reasonable, I think. Under the seat, I gotta get power for this first. Hang on, let's see. Check it out. This is how I have, well, it almost gave way. Huh, I guess it was barely hanging on. I do have to kind of punch that down every once in a while, but most of the time it just holds. So we'll take off the FTM 400 head. Do I need to replace that Velcro? These are command strips. They're not super heavy duty, but the thing I like about them is that you can pull on that tab and they won't leave any residue behind. So in the highly unlikely event that I sell this vehicle, because I don't really want to, I could take that off and then not leave any trace of mounting glue behind. Let me undo this mess and bring you back when I have the radio head ready to go. So we have the radio control head here. I'll do the unwrapping of that screen in a minute, but for now I'm going to put a command strip here, then I'll attach it right there. Use a command strip, and let's see, the microphone goes there. Oh, okay, so the controller head goes, the control cable goes there, microphone goes there. Let me get a piece of a command strip. I got two just in case I need to replace that one. We'll find out soon enough. The upside to this thing not having a speaker is that it's super light. I mean, it feels like a feather. We'll route this cable the same way we had the other one. Stay there, Hammy. There. Now it's just a matter of getting the power cable connected, but seeing as I am one of those amateurs, emphasis on the amateur, I have power poles. And now for my next trick, I'm going to connect this like I know. You can look. You can leave it in the comments. I don't care. Huh? I've done this before with my other radios. It works just fine. BMW did this right. They put a heavy enough gauge cable that I can draw 20 amps and not fry it. How do I know? I've been doing it for years now. I have had this car for 10 years. And out of those 10, I've been an amateur for what, 5? So yeah, I've been doing the cigarette lighter thing. And it works. I'm not saying it's going to work on yours. I'm saying that I checked on my car and I verified that the wiring harness is thick enough for my purpose. Yeah, you do what you need to do. And let's see. That'll work. That'll work just fine. And I have a mess of cable here that I need to clean up first, but I want to test that this is going to work. Speaker. Shoot. Okay, yeah, forgot about the speaker. Okay, fear not. Let's see, where's the speaker on this thing? That's the speaker, so I'll face that up just to be on the safe side. That way, you know, I'll get... Oh, no, hang on. If I connect an external speaker, the internal speaker stops working. There you go. You know, typical external speaker. I don't know if there's... I've never bought one of these before. There's two versions of this. Oh, comes with a mounting bracket. Nice. Guess I didn't know what to expect. Shoot, you know, I didn't consider where to put this. Where am I going to put this? That cable seems awful short. Yeah, that's decisively not... What's that, 5, 6 feet maybe? There's two versions of the speaker. One that has a 6-foot cable, one that has a 19-foot cable. I must have ordered the wrong one. Go me. Oh, man, alive. This is what happens when you don't plan this stuff out. Alan works at Sweetwater. He's down the street, like half hour from here. Let me call Sweetwater. Alan's extension. Hang on, I don't know his extension number. Let me look it up. 3554. Hey, dude. It's Carlos. So, I need something from you. No, I'm ordering. Yeah. So, I need a... God. I need about a 10-foot, 3.5 millimeter cable. Yeah, that'll work. Sure. Absolutely. No, put it on the will call, and I'll just drive out there, pick it up, and then come back. I'm installing a new radio in my car. A 2730 Icom. Yeah. I told you the 500 was gone, dude. I told you. Yeah. All right, man. Thanks. I'll see you in about. Well, I'll be at the will call in about a half hour. Alan to the rescue. He has what I need. I need to drive to pick this up. I didn't feel like putting my car back together, so I went ahead and took the wife's car. But see, there we go. Now it's just a matter of putting this in the same routing that I have the control cable, and here we are. What I decided to do, I'll spare you all the decision making. I went ahead and put a command strip on the speaker base, put that against the command strip that I already had on the dash, and then I put a command strip on top of the speaker, and then I put the radio control head on top of that. It's going to be the one that provides the least amount of blocking in my view. And the way it's set up right now, it actually, the top of the radio control head is right at the edge of the hood, so I don't have to worry about it blocking my view in reality. Carlos from the future with a quick update. As you can see, the radio control head is on its own on top of the dash in front of the radio screen because the onboard card radio I don't use. I have moved this speaker to this little pillar that's on the center console. Same setup for adhesion. It's a command strip from 3M. After using this car for a couple of days after the install, I noticed that the whole lot was cantilevering over and tilting, and I would have to come back and reattach it and so on and so forth. And I had that happen on my 500 a couple of times, but not enough that it was an annoyance. This was enough that it was an annoyance, so went ahead and migrated it. Split it up so that we have the mass distributed between the up there and down here. Just a quick update on the setup. The cable for the microphone still reaches where my driving position really easy and well. I want to see if I can 3D model a hook for this that'll stick somewhere. Maybe even there. Yeah. That way I have a place to hang it because my phone goes on here. Now for the moment of truth. Will it chooch? Look at that. Just turned on. Let's see, do we have sound? Huh. Well, you know, the volume is way down. There we go. Turn that down. Let's see, the microphone has numbers on it, so let's go 146520 and K9OL testing 52, and yeah, that works. Obviously, I don't know if anybody heard me because I'm inside of my garage and the signal's not going to go out, but at the very least, next is going to be programming this sucker. I'll do that some other video. I'm thinking I'm just going to buy the software for it and program it with RT. Assuming RT has the software, I don't know, I haven't looked. And worst case scenario, I actually have to read the manual and figure out how to program this, and I'll program 99 problems or 99 different repeaters on it. More like 1,000, but I won't do 1,000. That's too much work. I'll figure it out for sure. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. 7-3.